He just shoved all the eggs into this basket, which was a must-win game. Can y'all just talk about maybe delivering with maybe that kind of pressure or whatever?
Yeah, no, he was exactly right. It was a must-win for us, and I think that it showed today. There was a lot of things that we had to change on the fly, especially in the first half. Going back to 3 down. The guys on defense just fought. We had a bunch of changes, and they would make a new change, and then we would change again. And so it was just constantly making sure we were doing our job. Credit to Coach Odom, did an unbelievable job, and all the guys on defense.
Bumper, do you think Betsy, can you address that as well?
Yeah, I need, like Coach said, it was must win early in the week. I kind of saw the shift go from the coaches to us with like holding each other accountable, and we saw that today during the game. Whenever adversity hit, they had some big plays, but we kind of just bonded together, locked our arms, and went out and made plays.
Bumper for you, and then maybe you too. That's in the play of the game. Do you think it was that 4th down play where they went for it from their 34? They went to review the play and then they backed it up a little bit. Originally it was called a first down. They fumbled the snap. Was that the play of the game?
I mean, Hudson's pick might have been play of the game, but that was so important for us. They came back, said it was 4th and short. The D line, credit to them. We stemmed them inside. They went man to man, stuffed them, got the ball back. Huge momentum shift.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
I would agree. I think that
his
4th
interception.
I think that 4th and 1 really shifted just the tide, and coming off the field quick was huge for our defense.
Hudson, you've been since 2020. You obviously had the 3 picks against Ole Miss.
Mhm.
I think this was your first one since then. Could you describe that play? And I think you played corner, safety. I don't know. You played all over because of the injuries. What was it like in the secondary having to make all those moves?
Yeah, I think Kevon Parker, Trent Gordon, they did a huge job stepping up whenever we went 3 down, having 6 DBs out there. But like just during the play, the quarterback kind of rolled out, so all the zones shifted left, and so I just kind of drove on the out, and it came right to me. So
Yeah, make a big play like that.
I mean, it's fine. It's kind of relief, kind of getting one for the first time since 2020. I've had my hands on a few, but just coming down with it was big.
What were the conversations like at halftime? Pittman said they wanted to go back to the 3-man drop A. What was that like, and how do you feel like it worked?
I thought it worked really well in the end of the second quarter. When we came into the halftime, it almost felt like we had our identity back. We had some fight, and just being able to make a stop, go score, make a stop, go score. It just makes you feel like everything that you're working hard in practice is paying off. And obviously they make adjustments, and then we just keep making adjustments. So credit to BYU and their coaching staff, but it was a great team win.
Bumper, you guys, your offense had 8 consecutive scoring drives. Just talk about that and how impressive they were today.
Yeah, I mean, KJ coming back, put the team on his back, just willing one of the play where, like 3 guys almost try to sack him. He spins away, hits Trey Knox, just unbelievable playmakers stepping up when they needed to. Coach Pittman said it was a must win, and everyone took that personal. Just super proud of the entire team.
How important is this bye week going to be for this defense getting healthy? And then also, I mean, for you, Bumper, you said you've been playing through some hip stuff too.
Yeah, no, we're very excited to have a week off. I think the entire defense needs it. So whenever you can go into a bye week with a win, like I said last week, the similarities from last season, getting a win, going to bye week, getting healthy, just important. And just, super proud that we said we wanted to do it, and we went out and did it.
Yeah. You want to say something about that?
I mean, I think it's just huge for us to kind of take a deep breath and relax a little bit going into next week, and I think it's going to be huge for us getting healthy too.
Sam said he couldn't imagine, like playing if you guys had lost, with fans being, Wagner and everything. I mean, how big is it not just to have an open day, but to have it after a big win and stop the losing streak?
I mean, that's what winning does for you. It can change your, entire fan base's opinion. So for us, we don't hear the outside noise. It's about making each guy in the locker room happy. And I believe that, we went in there. It wasn't pretty, but we fought, we won. And I'm just extremely proud of the group, and I know they are as well.
Yeah, I think just being able to go into next week, getting healthy, like he said, being able to just come back together and realize like that we got a long way to go, but we take it 1 week at a time.
BYU was still in contact when Dwight ripped the ball out and you recovered. Can you maybe talk about how that play developed in your eyes and how big it was?
I mean, Dwight made a heck of a play. I mean, you know, he was real excited about it on the sideline, hyping each other up. But he was really one that made the play, stripping it. I was there to fall on it.
You mentioned him a little bit earlier, but Q1, this is his first time he's got any playing time, I
Yeah.
think. How do you feel like he did handle that?
I think he got in there and did exactly what he does in practice. He goes out and balls every day in practice. He's just been waiting on his opportunity.
What do you guys think of Rocket? I mean, he had the fumble early. You guys went out and stopped him at about the 1 yard line, so that's not real good. But what do you guys think of the way Rocket bounced back? A lot like the Missouri State game where he had the fumble and they had the big game.
I think Rocket's unbelievable. I think he's a great running back. No, nothing else to say there. I mean, he's just consistent every week. You know, he battles, you know, his injuries and he just comes in every day, puts his head down, goes to work, gives us his best. So he's a stud.
And Hudson, you know, Sam sat him down for a little bit. He looked like he really wanted to make a statement. So what do you think about what Rocket did for you guys?
I think it was huge. It was just being able for us to kind of be able to chill a little bit on the sideline. He was going down and running the ball, and that huge gain he had for the touchdown. That was big for us in the momentum swing.
Speaking of Rocket, I mean, I think we knew he was going to be pretty good, but has he surprised y'all at all?
He hasn't surprised us. He goes out every day in practice and tries to run through people, goes as hard as he can. So I don't think it's a surprise to us.
Not at all.
Well, but just what you think of the kind of patchwork DBs? I mean, like I say, I think we counted you guys are down 6 after Malik went down. That's a lot of DBs to be down. What you think of how they kind of held it together?
Yeah, it's the resilient of our defense. You know, we're not at full strength, but I mean, no one is at this point in the season. No one really cares if you're not at full strength. So just getting to that next man up mentality. Some guys step in, make huge plays. You know, Hudson's playing 3 different positions. People think that's easy. It's not. And he's just done a great job. And like you said, all those young guys stepping in. And I thought Chris Paul did an unbelievable job today. Him kind of jumping in the rotation is huge for us. And just thought he did a great job.
And I noticed when you guys were coming in, BYU's got like greeters there saying hi and cheering. Not exactly what you haven't seen in Baton Rouge or Starkville or something. But what do you think of just the hospitality here?
Yeah, I mean, they're really good people. They have great values, and you can see it. Thought the other team was, you know, respectful. They played hard, wasn't too chippy, and just respected them.
Were you guys expecting this one to be as high scoring on both sides as it was? And then what is that kind of shootout type of game like for you guys as defensive players?
No, I don't think going into it, we thought it'd be that high scoring game, of course, but just kind of taking it what happens to us, taking what's in front of us and going out every single play, focusing on one play at a time. I think that's huge for our defense.
Yeah, important stops when you need them, turnovers when you need them. Just give the ball to offense, and our offense did an amazing job.
Good job, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just, my bad.
If you want to push, hand it back and forth, you want.
Nah, what?
Yeah, I'll speak up.
Yeah, I ain't know.
KJ, your play when you escaped. Can you describe that to us?
I just was watching it. I ain't know article had came out just that fast. So I was just watching it just then and I was looking at it like, I ain't know I marked that many tackles, but I mean, we knew it was third down. I knew it was third down, so I know I had to make a play. And also, I mean, at that point, we were just trying to keep the momentum on our side, keep scoring while the offense was high. I mean, every time we went out there after the field goal, we scored. So just being able to try to keep the momentum on our side. And then third down, I mean, I know I had to make a play and I made a play.
I think
perspective, real fast on that, Dalton, if you
We
don't
would
mind.
love to avoid that situation, but it's cool to see KJ make something out of nothing there. But yeah, obviously, you know, it's such a special play that he's able to extend it like that. I don't even know how many tackles he broke on that play, but it was insane to see him just get up and keep running.
KJ, Arkansas fans held their breath when you went down there inside the 5. How you doing?
No, I'm doing good. I actually got a stinger. So all the years I've been playing football, I ain't never had a stinger. So it kind of scared me because I was like, it had went normal a bit. And I was like, did I break my neck or something? So I mean, I'm doing good. I mean, good spirits. I mean, it was just a stinger, so it went away quickly. So I'm fine.
Feel good to be back out there playing. Huh?
It did. Just to be able to just get the anxiety going. I mean, knowing that you getting the ball first, you're going out on the field. So just being able to get the anxiety, that feel back, it was amazing.
Dalton, coach said that basically I shoved all my eggs in on this basket. This is my must-win game. Did y'all feel that in the week, and what do you think?
Yeah, he modified practices to make it so we would have the best success we would have on Saturday. He front loaded practices a lot to make us emphasize on starting fast. You know, the last 3 games, I mean, besides A&M, we were behind, you know, of getting out there and starting fast as we can. And Coach Pitt put all the good on good periods at the beginning to kind of put an emphasis on, you got to get out there, you got to get rolling. And, you know, I think the team felt that. Team felt a sense of urgency this week. And I think we knew we needed this win going into a bye week.
You know, Rocket had the early fumble, like the Missouri State game. Then he came back, had a career high. Sam, sat him down for a while. What did you think of Rocket's performance and how he bounced back from that early fumble?
Yeah, he did an awesome job. There's one thing I know, Rocket's mistakes are few and far in between. And when he does make a mistake, he takes it very personal. And you could tell, you know, he didn't want to let that happen again. And so he put it on his back whenever he had the chance to get open or to run the ball. And he really strained his ass off for that.
What did you think of Rocket?
I mean, it shows character, just
Yeah.
being able to respond to adversity like he did. Just going on the first drive, he fumbled. Then, I mean, if you don't have great character or great mindset, then that can totally screw you for the rest of the game. And one bad play might lead to another bad play. But Rocket, I mean, the character that he has and the mentality that he has, I mean, just to be able to respond to adversity like how he did is truly amazing for him to be so young as well.
Yeah. What was his rushing total today?
175.
That's right there.
Oh, man, my bad. Hey, a lot of professional. Yeah. You'd think after 6 years.
Rocket's getting close to 900 yards through 7 games. Just what have y'all made of the season he's had? Maybe KJ first.
Just being able to just take it on his shoulders. I mean, he's carrying the load. I mean, a lot of people going into the season didn't really know who Rocket was. I mean, now so he's catching everybody's attention by storm. I mean, guys up front, I mean, we're pleased by their performance that they have it, you know what I'm saying, just be able to create lanes for him to run through and for me to run through as well. So, I mean, I'm just proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
He's an awesome dude. That the starting 5 and really everybody on that whole line loves Rocket. You know, he's the first one to always thank us after he has a big run or has something like that. And, you know, he bails us out of a lot of bad situations and we bail him out of some bad situations. And it's just such a nice gel that we have going together. And I'm so excited for him. I mean, we have 5 games left, right, to get him to 1,000. So I think it's doable.
Matt had the big game against Missouri State in Atlanta. I think he's been a little quiet. But he had a big game today. He's tied his school record 3 TD catches. Well, what do you guys think of Matt and KJ? You hit him the first pass today, and then I think he had 8 total.
Yeah, just main thing with Matt is just getting him in the rhythm early. So get his confidence raised up and just keep encouraging him. We know what type of player Matt is, what type of character and physicality that he brings to the game, knowing that he can stretch the field vertically. So just being able to just getting the ball quick as possible and just let him build his confidence up.
KJ, you were 12 and 15 on third down conversions, did 10 different receivers and had 8 consecutive scoring drives. Can't play much better than that, can you?
Yeah, I mean, like Wag said, I mean, Coach Pittman threw kind of a little wrinkle in this week's practice. So just being able, we put a lot of emphasis on starting fast and third down as well. I mean, just being able to look at all our games before this one, just third down. I mean, we've 3 and out, not being able to convert. So now just with the way we're running practice now, putting big emphasis on everybody's buying into third down and moving the chain. So, I mean, just coming out and we did just that.
Don, what did you think of the third down score line 15?
Yeah, obviously it's a big improvement we've had from the past 2 games, like it was, and our efficiency on that has got to just get even better now too. You know, O-line's got to keep KJ a little cleaner in that pocket, you know, but I think it's it's truly special to be able to have that ability to go 12 for 15 on that, but we can do better still.
KJ, 2 series for them in the first half, the 4th and 1 stop after it looked like Hall had a first down. And then y'all stopped them, and then Hudson Clark had to pick. That's 2 stops. How big were those 2 plays in this game?
I mean, we knew it was real big. I mean, we were just waiting on the defense just to make that stop for us. I mean, because we was trading scores back and forth. So for them to come up with a big stop like they did, I mean, it's truly amazing just to see those guys encourage each other and just nut up and then just go make a play and play to our standard. And I mean, we got on offense and drove down and scored, try to keep the momentum on our side and try to just deflate the crowd.
What is that back and forth kind of atmosphere game like for you? Just when the defense, gives up a score and you have to go back out there and make up.
College football.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, college football. I mean, that's why you want to play college football, just to, you know what I'm saying, have those memories and just be able to reflect back on it like, hey, this is what we did in this game, and just being able to be embracing that moment. I mean, just being able to be in college ball and just playing is truly amazing.
And then you guys, you obviously need an open date physically, but Sam was talking about he couldn't imagine getting on a playing field of loss and what it would have been like back home and everything. I mean, how big is it to go into, you can enjoy the open date now because how big is that?
Yeah, they say a loss or a win heals all wounds. You feel a lot better going in the bye week, and just mentally and physically, you're going to go in now, a little happier, a little more elated to be there. And I think it pushes guys to have that fire in them to finish out this next 5-game stretch we got coming up after the bye week.
Sorry, KJ.
Just playing for the seniors. I mean, it's their last stretch. I mean, some of the seniors, their last stretch. So just being able to play for one another and also just being able to get this win and going to the bye week, just rest and recover. I mean, that's the main thing we want to do, rest and recover, get everybody back healthy. I mean, we need all hands on deck to go on this run that we everybody's just mentality that Coach Penn put in, just go on this run, this stretch, finish it out.
Just kind of elaborate on the actual health and the rest that you guys need to make a run on this second.
Yeah, it's 5 games, 4 SEC games and 1 non-conference game. It's going to be a stretch. We go to Auburn to start off, and then we got 3 home games and then finish it off at Missouri. And we're going to need all hands on deck for that. It's 4 games like that, especially going to Auburn after that open week. It's going to be crucial that we get everyone back healthy, especially on defensive side of ball. O-line's been pretty banged up as well too, managed to play through a lot of injuries, but getting the rest we need and, not getting a snap load this week will be real beneficial for us.
The secondary is playing some 3rd teamers back there. I know it gave up 35 points, but really I thought played much better in the second half. What would y'all think of the defense, the way they kind of hung together and gave y'all a pretty good effort in the second half?
Just the leaders on this side of the ball. I mean, just being able to hold each other accountable, and then just those guys that did step in, just maximizing their opportunity. I mean, they'll never know when their opportunity gonna come, and some came in this game, and they're just being able to just take advantage of it. And then those guys is also holding those guys to a higher standard and accountability when they are out there on the field and just holding them to that standard of Arkansas football.
Yeah, the defense knew they were going to break at some point. They knew that they were going to be able to break that offense, and their resiliency is what I admire the most about that defense. No matter how it goes, a big play or whatever happens, those guys are still heads are up. No one's hanging their heads. No one's feeling sorry for themselves, and they know they got to get back to work on that. So that's what I really admire about Coach Odom's side of the ball, is that he's got those guys just so mentally tough on what they're doing.
Last week, we haven't got to ask you about the Leaks 374-yard game last week. What you thought about stepping into that role, man?
Proud of him. I mean, it's a blessing to actually sit on the sideline and go watch him actually play in the game. I mean, just to be able to, he come back to me and say like, hey, this is what I saw, or what you think about this, how you think I could have did this. So just me being able to be a coach and a player at the same time, just to be able to watch him go out there and make plays and just be out there and just embracing him and just from the sideline, just truly just amazing just to watch him, how he's grown so much from when he first got here to now, and just to show that all the hard work that he's put in is finally paying off.
Thanks, guys. Great job.
Thanks, guys. Go Hawks.
Thank you.